Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
I could.
Dominate!
Even the best gladiators must fall.
Invisibility!
Another smoke up running for Prodigy. I can still see
have to look for something, but he might become the hunted right now. That Spirit Vessel doing so much against him as he tries to find something, goes for the cool, catches nothing, and now just gets shredded by ILTW. The Spectre comes in and turns him a new one. Zayas gets that kill, and that's an easy kill onto DM. With
they get this Roshan, then things are going to look real tough for Prodigy here. And we should also mention that the Weaver did complete a Vessel in this game first before the Aghanims, which I like a lot, especially since he is fighting up against the Necrophos. Exactly. And FN like really cannot remove this Vessel in any way until he finishes his Radiance and then gets his next item, whatever that may be. But you know, this game could easily end before that too if BP keep winning fights like this.
Yeah, they're playing at a high pace, and now they're going to get the kill onto Iron. It's just a little pick off, but yeah, still Iron ends up dropping again and again.
And all of a sudden, no one. He's got the Yules. He's making his way to his BKB. Like this guy is like an absolute madman. This game, you know. But at the same time, like
careful, buddy.
Gets items.
He does see Resolution now, but Resolution, he's just going to ignore him. Doesn't really fancy it. Maybe looking for brighter pastures as Save and Epileptic Kid have to swoop their way out off that that middle lane. FN, he's going to have to walk back to his base. Yeah, DM's like, take me instead.
FN does have a TP, like he's going to TP it out, but he really wants them to bit jump him actually, because he's got that Essence Ring and he's got that Axe to counter initiate as well. The best way for Prodigy to actually win is if there is a counter initiation, like the perfect counter ination with like, let's say 3-man Axe call or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've got that Axe Phoenix combo. I don't think it's by any stretch over for Virtus Pro Prodigy. It's hard. And they're playing from a disadvantage into a Spectre at 23 minutes, which is never the situation you want to be in. But there are still options for them, I think it's important to note. But now, going forwards. Yeah, they're looking for something. No one just disrupting a play to get on the backlines, but Iron's going to be the first one to drop. DM, though, gets the call, but it's onto the Spectre with the Aegis. I'm not sure how this is really going to get done. They might be able to kill him off once, but for what? Meanwhile, Supernova comes up, beautifully placed on the high ground here. But unfortunately, the only person inside of it is really Solo, and I don't really think he cares. I mean, he's not even going to get caught out by the stun anyway. Meanwhile, they're doing a hell of a job just sniping out FN on the sidelines here. They will lose Solo, but look at the damage coming onto this Necro. He needs help and he needs it now, but right another Reaper's Side comes in and kills off Resolution. Now they look over towards with the call onto the Weaver. Puck is down, and ILTW might be heading the same way as well. He's trying to make his way through the trees. Do they have the vision? Do they have the time? Meanwhile, the lasso comes down onto the Necrophos here along with the Spectre. And it's turning again. Prodigy are in trouble. They lose FN, they lose DM, they look towards Save as well. ILTW back in the middle of this fight as they cut down Epileptic Kid. Virtus Pro just come out of nowhere. It looked like it was a 5-1. And all of a sudden, they're just everybody straight back into this one. And they find themselves 3 massive kills and somehow squeeze the rag dry and find themselves a win in this fight.
Damn, that was a really close fight for Prodigy. Like they were turning it around after the Reaper site. The Necro was starting to heal up. They were going to get the Spectre again after the Aegis, but all of a sudden Solo buys back, then the big bad no one comes in with the Firefly and Napalm. Just so much chaos in the fight. Then the Haunt comes out, and eventually they just fell apart one by one. The Necro just couldn't find the Spectre anymore, who had like half health, and just ran out of gas.
Yeah, I mean, their cooldowns, their resources all got used up, and unfortunately Iron, he tries to go in for a bounty, and they might actually find the return kill here. He drops the ultimate down, and this is going to be the Weaver trading his life for Iron here. An immediate buyback from Iron. They want to actually try and take a fight here. Meanwhile, they'll get themselves Solo. That's a dieback on the Ogre Magi. Important to note. And they're not done. They're looking towards the bat, but the bat comes in just in time. We even heard the noise, but the child slaps back as Prodigy find themselves 3 kills chained up, one after the other, and they're not done. They're smoking up. They're looking towards mid. I don't think they'll find anything in this area unless LTW gets super duper greedy, and he's got his smart pants on today. He's not going to go and farm anything at mid. Gets himself back, and wow, that is Pro Prodigy though. They bite back hard into Virtus Pro.
Radiant's middle tower can't
Oh yeah,
handle
and
this
the
damage.
Necrophos still has his Reaper sight up now, so if they do find another team fight or can fight someone before the Ogre Magic can revive, it's going to be huge because they can put another hero on
Radiant's
a big
middle
cooldown
tower is
timer, and
under
every
attack.
time one of these guys are dead for like 70 seconds, the entire map is pretty much for Prodigy, unless that hero who died can buy back.
Radiant's bottom tower
So it's going to
faces a
be
stiff
very
wind.
tough for VP if they keep dying like this one by one, even if they do have the Spectre.
Yeah, that's the issue. Spectre, she's good, but 1 versus 5, she's not that good. You need a team. Everyone needs a team. Remember that, guys. Next time you're flaming your teammates in your pubs, you need them. They're there for you as you are for them. Let's see. I mean, the thing is, this fight looked great and everything, but there was no Roshan to take. There was no towers to take. There's no pressure, really. I mean, they haven't even really got down many wards, to be honest with you. There's just this one in the top jungle. Other than that, I don't know how much they gained from this one.
Yeah, I think they should have just went to the mid lane and let the Necro push and like kind of just sat behind him and see if a Centaur shows up or a Spectre shows up. They could at least gotten the tier 2, but they really want to chain that kill into another kill. But you know, VP, like they have 3 heroes dead. That's the time they're really not going to be showing up on the map whatsoever.
Yeah, they will be ghosts, quite literally. Prodigy, they seem to know the smoke is happening. They're hanging back. They're being careful and even smoked up themselves on Iron right now. And he's just going to dangle himself forwards. A little carrot on the stick maneuver as they see Solo here. They don't want to jump him, it seems. He's just happy digging up a... What was that?
Dyer's
I don't know
top
what he dug
tower
up.
is about to take
You know,
the plunge.
people know that Solo is
Girl.
always a bait, that they just stop like going on him altogether.
Yeah.
This is
Maybe
gonna be huge.
in comes the Spectre ultimate. DM is able to jump himself away and actually gets a 2-man call off here. That's not bad. Reaper's side comes out on the back. Sorry, Lasso comes out of the backlines onto FN, controlling him up, and they actually throw him on the cliff. Meanwhile, on the front lines, and Stampede being used just to keep LTW and Resolution alive. It's a really scattered fight, but FN is just burning up on the cliff. He does get the Reaper's side off onto Solo before he dies here, but a beautiful play from no one, and now they'll bring down DM as well. I mean, no one actually kind of saved that fight. DM made an incredible play to get that call off onto the Centaur before he got off the stomp, and nearly led to the 2 of their deaths. But unfortunately, their big damage, the FN Necrophos, he got cliffed by no one in the side of that fight.
Dude, that was actually so insane, especially from DM. I have no idea how he did that. He called both the Spectre and the Centaur with the
Dyer's
blink.
middle tower is
He couldn't even
drowning.
blink on him. They blinked to him, and he got it off. So that was pretty epic. And yeah, I
You
agree.
blink when
if
they
this
blink to me.
It's like if this Necrophos gets a Reaper sight on the Centaur or even the Spectre, that fight's over. Like
Yeah.
Prodigy will win that hands down.
Awkward things happening, but I mean, no one just saving that fight for Virtus Pro, hands down, being the godlike player he can be. It really does feel like they're playing at a pretty high percentage effort right now. Virtus Pro, they do. I mean, it's their tournament life on the line, pretty much. Things get really sticky for them if they don't win this game.
Yeah, and this Necrophos about to hit his Yules. That's gonna be nice to like either have another disable on VP Prodigy or just use it to remove the sticky napalms. Like right now, no one is who's killing Necrophos this entire game.
No, jumping forward to Ricky, he needs a chance to get off some items, get off the trick and trade, get off something, but he's just gonna get killed inside. LTW brings him down. Meanwhile, they look over towards DM. DM's gonna get dropped as well. LTW rampaging through the lines of Virtus Pro Prodigy right now. The Supernova gonna be used defensively, just try and bring something down here. Weaver is gonna use his life to try and bring down this egg. That won't happen, but nevertheless, it's gonna be the only kill which Prodigy have gotten so far. And now the Sunray cancelled out by the Centaur. Save trying to do something here. He needs some help. DM jumps in, goes for the call onto the Ogre Matcha. I mean, it's something, but RTW is just completely unstopped right now. Comes in from the side. It's going to be an easy rampage and maybe even go for the double here as he brings down the end for a second time. ILTW is just completely unstoppable right now, and they're just going to call it. They're done. They just throw in the towel. Daddy, stop, please, no more. Had enough. They will go to their rooms. Virtus Pro will be the victors in game number 1.
Damn, that rampage GG. That must feel good for Virtus Pro. There must be, you know, and there we go. No one also disconnected.
Allies disappear.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Like a drunk sailor.
I still got it.
Well,
Double kill.
toasty.
Double kill.
The path I must walk. Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Invisibility. Finders, keepers.
Perfect.
Dire's bottom tower
Double
is
kill.
about to flounder.
Another put down. Perfect. Money to burn.
Set in stone.
Yes. I do not fear the flames.
You made quite a mess.
Sanava. Vanish.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Dire's middle tower is drowning. Perfect location. What sort of prize is this?
Dire's bottom tower won't last long. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Killing spree!
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
The light falls.
You must learn to
Killing spree! Killing spree!
Dire's middle tower is under pressure. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is on the rocks. They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Your place is here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Be ensnared in fire.
Shadows take us.
Set in stone. Chained in searing heat.
Perfect.
Dominate!
Prescribed to this is false.
Are you serious?
5 seconds remaining.
So,
Dyer's back
hi guys,
now.
welcome. So, we are starting up with the last game of the group stage of one of the groups it's between Babu Bisleri, BB, and X marks the spot XMTS, and we are up for the bans and the
10 seconds.
ban gonna start from the dire side,
5
which
seconds
and
remaining.
XMTS have taken the dire side after they won the toss. So they are taking that time on deciding the bans.
Here's the Radiant ban.
So myself, I'm a noob here. You can refer to me as noob, or in my
The
channel I
Dire
have
get a
my name that
ban.
you can call me as that. You can chat with me in the channel. I will try my best to respond back. So the bands, we
10
see the
seconds.
KOTL,
Radiant's turn to
uh,
ban.
Void Spirit, and then we are seeing a Kunkka ban. So I am seeing these bands to be regular. It's no surprise, so I don't think I need to talk about the bands. So let's talk about the teams and their standing in the table. So BB and XMTS
10
are in Group
seconds.
B, and today we have come to
5
know that one
seconds
of the
remaining.
teams pulled out midway of the tournament due to some issues amongst the teammates. So I would
The
say that
Dire
if you are
get a
forming a team,
ban.
please make sure you are good friends. Don't create trouble. That is, no one should be a trouble for others when you are in a team. So one of the teams pulled out, and I think it was the Executioners. So from Group B, I
10
don't think,
seconds.
as they have pulled out, they did have
5
two
seconds
matches
remaining.
probably left, but it doesn't matter anymore to us now. And looking at the standings, I see that XMTS have placed second in their group, and Babu Bisleri are at the bottom of their group.
Radiant's
So if
turn
they
to ban.
win, they do move a place up, and if they lose, it doesn't affect them. They still qualify for the knockout stages, as one of the teams in the group pulled out. For XMTS, a win uh, is a great thing for them. They move up the
10
uh,
seconds.
la- up in their group table. But
5 seconds
if I have
remaining.
to say that if Revenge for Nothing, who have two games in hand, and I think one of the games for them would be a walk, as one of the team as Executioners pulled off probably that,
Welcome
or
back,
if
landlubber.
uh,
Get any salt in your
that
lungs?
is one, and
Dyer's
then they
ban
do play
now.
GGP, Garjin Chinna Gandupilli. So they do the play them, and if Revenge for Nothing win that, then probably I think based on head to head between Revenge for Nothing, RFN and XMTS, RFN will move to the top of the table in their group,
10
which puts
seconds.
them to face a weaker side
5
from the
seconds remaining.
other table, whereas XMTS will have to face a stronger opponent than that, and it will be a problem for them in the upper bracket.
Here's the
We'll
Radiant
see the
ban.
knockout stage, how this group stages progress.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Sorry, don't worry, it's not corona cough, it's just a normal cold. Beskov been sleeping in front of the AC, sitting in front of the air conditioner for a long time. I'm kind of like
Radiant's turn to pick.
for past 2 days it's been cold, and
Hi
talking
guys,
through
welcome. So
all
we are
the
starting up with
games
the
have been casting, so it's has taken a toll on my throat, so I have
Dyer's
requested
turn
the
to pick.
admins to give me a break. And now I'll just come back to the game, talk about this the bans. I do see some unusual bans like the Earthshaker, uh, Dazzle and Grimstroke. Well, I looking at those kind of bans, I can see XMTs are planning to go for a Phantom
10
Lancer because
seconds.
Grimstroke's first skill just dishes out a lot of
5
damage
seconds
the more
remaining.
target hit starts to hit.
The
And
Dire get a
Earthshaker with his
ban.
Echo Slam is a good damage based hero for
Here's the Radiant
the
ban.
with this Echo Slam. He does the damage when lots of illusions are there, it deals more damage. But as of now, what we see is Earthshaker is when I have played, I didn't find Earthshaker to be a counter
Radiant's turn to
for
pick.
Phantom Lancer anymore. He is more of uh, like a support on only. You blink, you cast your Echo Slam. If PL is able to, uh, a good PL Phantom Lancer player will be able to figure out that okay, at this point, Earthshaker might jump in,
10
or at that,
seconds.
or at a given certain time, Earthshaker can pop out
5
of
seconds remaining.
nowhere and try to cast Echo Slam, and at that time if he doppelgangs when Earthshaker blinks in, and in that point second time the cast difference with the Echo Slam at that time, if Phantom Lancer doppelgangs, then the Echo Slam is a waste.
Dyer's
So
turn to
if
pick.
you want
Witch
a
Doctor.
counter for Phantom Lancer, um, myself and Sitting Bull, who was here yesterday with me in the casting team. So we found out that Leshrac is a good counter for Phantom Lancer. No matter what, Leshrac deals a lot of
10
damage to PL,
seconds.
and if Leshrac is fat and you are able to protect
5 seconds
Leshrac
remaining.
and able to fight, a Phantom Lancer can be taken down. So the way Babu Bisleri have banned, they are looking for a Phantom Lancer. I don't know why ban a Dazzle, though probably the harass, and XMTS have figured out that they might go for a Phantom Lancer, and they have gone for the Phantom Lancer ban. They did ban Kunkka. He's a great mid hero. They have banned Abaddon. They banned Bloodseeker.
Radiant's
Oh,
turn to
Bloodseeker
pick.
banned probably for
Night
a
Stalker.
Slark pick. I might say the Bloodseeker Thirst prevents Slark from regenerating his health immediately. So Slark has no other options than to get an healing salve or consume a tango, or run back to base, get that region, and then return back
10
to the lane.
seconds.
So or in any angle, Slark is either
5
losing lots
seconds
of
remaining.
XP or might lose his life still, which will also cost him lots of XP and last hits. So that in that angle, you have to see Slark Slark as if Bloodseeker is present as his enemy, and we see the picks are like there's a lot of stunners in this BB's side. Jakiro, Sladar, Witch Doctors with paralyzing cask can initiate with a stun and sets up for Sladar to get
Dyer's
within
turn
Slytherin
to
Crush,
pick.
and
Phantom
then
assassin.
after that Jakiro can land with his Ice Path. And looking at the supports in XMTS side, uh, and Augur Magi and Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman has kind of has the second highest early game right click damage, and if he has, he can just
10
harass
seconds.
an enemy hero out of the lane with just 2 or 3 right
5
clicks. He
seconds
does not
remaining.
have much armor, but he does have a lot of damage. Augur Magi can harass anyone with that cocktail skill, that's burning skill, the second skill. I'm sorry, I'm not able to get the name right, but with that he can harass. A Night Stalker pick is good. Probably after looking at those picks, Night Stalker they would have gone with at night time. He with the silence, I think it gives 4 or 5 max when that silence is. Has the maximum number of levels in it, then it gives a silence about 7 seconds at night, and during day 3 even 3 seconds is good to take out one hero in silence. At night time when it's going to be 7 seconds, it is going to be really tough for Babu Bisleri
Radiant's
to
turn to ban.
fight back. And we see the carry picks, a carry pick, Phantom Assassin and a Troll Warlord. So it looks like there is no proper hero in Babu Bisley's side to control this troll. Someone has to make Heavens or a Spirit Vessel. Probably Jakiro might make a Spirit Vessel, but someone has to make an Heavens, and I don't think Sladar's first item should be in Heavens. Probably Sladar can make Heavens after he finishes up with this Blink. And looking at Troll, he might go for a Diffusal MKB build. BKB is a must, so probably Troll
5
go for a
seconds
Diffusal,
remaining.
then BKB, and then go for an MKB. And when we
turn
see the
to
ban
pick.
as a QOP ban for Babu Lady, and XMTs have banned Monkey King. With the probably they don't want another physical hitter. Already they, but I'm looking at Babu Bisleri. They have lots of physical damage. The magical damage is only through
10
Jackie
seconds.
Jakiro. Which Doctor does have a magical damage in
5
Maldic, but it
seconds
has to
remaining.
land. His the heaviest damage which he deals is with his uh, with his ult. It has his ult is a physical damage, though
Radiant's turn to pick.
that ward is physical damage. And XMTS at the last second with 1 second reserve time, they have gone for a Viper pick. Well, Viper is a good choice. A mid Viper can harass, can farm fast. If Viper is
10
able to get a
seconds.
rod, it's goodbye for PA.
5
With
seconds
the
remaining.
blur getting removed temporarily during Viper's Nether uh, the team does get the chance to deal the damage against that Phantom Assassin. But if Phantom Assassin manages to farm properly in lane,
Choose your hero.
it'll be easier. And as I was talking, they were missing out on some magic damage. They have picked up Lina. So Lina, mid Lina against Viper, this is going to be a. Let's see how good this matchup is going to be. Uh, can Lina protect herself from being harassed by Viper, uh, or is Viper going to be harassed strongly by this Lina? And looking at the lanes, I think Augur Magi with Troll Warlord and Shadow Shaman with Night Stalker. Witch Doctor might be going with Phantom Assassin, and Jakiro will be laning with Sladar. I'm thinking that's how the lane is going to be. Let's see how the lane fares. Probably supports might change their positions. I would have made a wrong call, and it might be either way. Or if I might have also made a right call by saying that Augur Magi might be leaning with Troll Warlord. Well, we can confirm by looking at the items, and there's a pause, some technical difficulty already present. It's not a technical difficulty. It seems nature's call for enslave. So BB enslave wants to take release himself of the tension. That's a major tension actually.
I had time to find a snack.
So Enslave has returned, and let's see. That's a fair amount of region on Phantom Assassin. Lina is going for Null Talisman. Jakiro at top. That's a lots of region. I think he's going to share one tango with Lina. Or no, probably not. Even Slardar is having a lot of region. So Ogre Magi with Troll Warlord. That's the uh, so they have decided that the carry will go against the carry in lane, and the offlaner will go against the offlane in lane. That's a good choice actually. Looking at this
30
lane
seconds to
matchup,
battle.
Troll Warlord will be focusing on harassing PA as well. So Troll is kind of strong at the early part against PA, and if we see Witch Doctor is there to help, and he has taken up Paralyzing Cask, whereas Augur is yet to take Ignite. Um,
Cast off the
I get the
lines.
name,
We
it's
embark
Ignite,
for
Fire Blast,
battle.
Ignite, and Bloodlust. So, runes, two runes for Radiant and two runes for Dire. Augur is waiting if anyone is coming, so no one. Looking at Viper's item, so he's going to make one Bracer and one Wraith Brand. So he wants to survive this magical harass from Lina. That's a really good block if there is going to be a swap in lane. So it seems Witch Doctor has swapped lane with Jakiro. Jakiro has come bot to harass this Troll Warlord, and Witch Doctor has gone top. So I think the stun combo will still work.
Look at it go. We said stop.
And swap from this side as well. They have swapped lanes suddenly. I don't know why. Probably Troll is not able to manage bot with Jakiro, so Troll and Augur have come top, and Shaman and Night Stalker have gone bot. So I think there won't be any swaps anymore. Witch Doctor will be sticking in this lane as well as Jakiro is also stick at bottom. So let's see how mid is going on. Seems lots of harass on Viper from Lina. According to CSPA is having more. I expected Troll to have more. Probably couldn't take the harass from Jakiro. And that mid Viper has not got any last hit. He has made 6 denies. Now only he is seeing 3 last hits by Silent Killer for the Viper. whereas Lina is leading with 7 last hits but only 3 denies. So no mana on Lina, she's calling in for some regen, whereas even Viper has called in for his courier. Let's see, he's called for Bracer only. He does have regen, he might pop out this Tango now. The Bracer will let Viper to survive this magical damage which Lina is dealing with. 111 into Nether Toxin, that's good. Shut her passive, so it shuts even Lina's passive Fury Soul. So the attack speed which Lina gets, and that won't be there during the fight. Here, Witch Doctors. The pull is really bad. This is not the right time to pull. So basically, Witch Doctor missed out on a pull, or probably he didn't want to pull. Looking at this, I think they left Night Stalker bot solo. I think Night Stalker is at level 3, so they have decided that this Night Stalker can survive. Shaman has come in, he's pulling in the lane. This lane has pushed way far from the dire side. Mid Viper is still roaming with that 200 HP or so, and he's finished up his raid band. He's called for a healing salve. I think this ward should show where the rune is. Who's gonna go for the rune? Let's see. I don't think Viper is going to go for the rune. Lina will be going for the rune. Viper with that kind of health cannot go for the rune at any way.
Illusion.
Illusion rune for Lina. Uh, so harass from the Ogre Magi. Shaman came to harass. That's not enough. They are just waiting for this Night Stalker to hit level 6 immediately. So at the 5th minute he might start ganking, or by the 7th minute at least. Night Stalker can gank. There is a rotation from Shaman, or probably he's coming for the rune. Ogre Magi is securing that rune, so 2 runes already to Radiant, and Viper has secured that rune, so 3 runes for Radiant. I knew they couldn't go for the other one,
Dyer's
as
middle
Night Stalker
tower is
solo
under attack.
late. So Viper is down in XP. Probably Lina will hit level 6 right now, and but still she doesn't have the mana for casting any skills. She is getting the bottles on the way, and in another 15 seconds the rune will spawn up. And it's a 6 seconds, and you'll get to know where the rune is going to be.
Finally came up for air.
And rune is at bot. It's a regen rune,
Dyer's
so
middle
it's a good rune for
tower is
Viper if
under
he's able to figure
pressure.
out. Lina has found out that it's bot, and she has
Dyer's
taken up the
middle
regen,
tower
so
is
this is going
drowning.
to really help her at mid. Finds Viper low health, commit the regen rune, get that damage, and get a kill on this Viper.
Regeneration.
Ines Kasher regen, she's just stacking up on her stacks. And that's first
Dyer's
blood.
middle tower is
You
under
did see
attack.
that Viper was
Structures
playing
are
too much with
fortified.
his luck. He was
Dyer's middle
just
tower is under pressure.
there. That Dragon Slave hit its mark, and Laguna Blade was enough to finish it up. So Night Stalker has hit level 6 and he has his items. He can tower dive if need be, but this Witch Doctor is there to make matters worse for this Night Stalker. And this could rotate mid. This wall is there which shows where Night Stalker is roaming around. There's not much action happening, just that this troll is farming, but still the compared to the number of last hits, this Phantom Assassin is doing really good. And compared to yesterday, uh, BB are playing a bit better, a lot better compared to yesterday. They are working properly as a team. Lina has come. She misses Sun. Slara stun stacks up, and that's over for Troll. So Lina gets a second kill. That's a fatal brute. That's a good item on Viper. Gets that mana and adds that movement speed, which Viper lacks. That was a good rotation by Lina on getting that Invis rune. And PA has opened up her blur. She will be able to farm in the jungle easily, not getting hit by any of these creeps. They won't even know what is hitting them. Such is her skill. And Augur is just throwing ignite, but it's not enough for harassing. And there's TP from Augur Magi. Night Stalker has come mid, and that's game over for WD as of now. He's dead. 2 charges on Earn. Viper survives, so that's the first kill Xmts are going to get in this game after 9 minutes, after 2 TPs. The Augur Magi TP was kind of unnecessary. But this was a good TP from Night Stalker. He got the kill, he secured a kill on the support. He did commit his Dark Ascension in the process already when it was already night. Probably he wanted that extra damage or that vision which this Dark Ascension provides. At 10th minute, already day, Night Stalker gets 1 rune at top, 2 runes are secured. So 4 runes to the to XMTS at this point, and in that process, Shaman is going to lose his life, and the kill goes to Jakiro.
No.
Comparing CS, PA is still leading, so she is getting good farm, and probably she is storing up cash. She is waiting whether to finish up treads or should she start with Desolator and think about the boots later. And Troll, he is going for Sanjay as his first item. He's not making a diffusal, so probably he has one Morbid Mask. He has going for Sanjay and probably he after Sanjay he might go for a BKB. BKB is a must item on this Troll, Viper and Night Stalker this game. Or if Night Stalker can go for a pipe also looks promising item this game. As looking at this dire lineup, uh, Lagna Blade is magical, but if Lina finishes up her scepter, gonna be a pure damage. But the other abilities, the Light Strike Array and the Dragon Slave and Jakiro's, except the even the Liquid Fire has become magical. So all of Jakiro's abilities are magical. So the BKB could be protective. You can save yourself from getting stuns, as well as Pipe will allow them to stand and fight in take those fights where this magical damage is gonna come out more. And Crimson Guard, as of now, I don't think Lina is dealing much physical damage with her right click. She's dealing more magical, and PA hasn't hit the mark yet for her physical damage. So once she finishes Deso, she might start dealing the damage later. So the smoke comes up, Slardar will survive. That's an ult from Viper. Snipe. That's done. And I think Witch Doctor has his death ward. No, there's no mana for it. Jakiro might die in the process. Close on which Slardar is gonna give up his life on that. He wanted to help Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor managed to survive. Troll Warlord is back. They do have vision. Lina might be going for it. They are baiting it out. No, Lina calls it quits. No, she doesn't want to take that risk on going there. Enslave doesn't want to take that risk going there. In the process of getting killed, he might lose his life and waste unnecessary XP and these slashes which he's getting in this lane. So Yasha completed on Troll. So looking at network, PA is leading. So 57 pixels is going to complete Deso probably in another minute or so. But if he's dead, he cannot complete it. So I am looking at death. So this Phantom Assassin is going to die. So Viper has started to strike. So let's see if this Viper can cast some RKOs. He is casting his Viper Strike and doing damage. Let's see if he is able to do some RKOs. That was a good stun and Light Strike Array and Dragon Slave from Lina, but it wasn't enough to kill the Shaman. So Shaman was kind of lucky to escape that. At bot, if you see Slardar has completed his blink, that's a good blink dagger, blink dagger within 14 minutes. Probably he got it in the 14th minute, around 13 minutes, some seconds. I didn't notice properly, but that's a good blink to get within 14 seconds. Sorry, 14 minutes. A 14-second blink would be like, what did you buy and what did you sell to get that blink, man? So a delay in Deso, that death has put a delay on PA with Deso. She's still there.
Money to burn.
So Viper has prioritized his Guardian Greaves. Uh, Night Stalker is going for a Medallion of Courage. That armor reduction is a good thing. Helps Viper dish out more damage. You reduce the armor, and the Viper with his poison attack and he can deal more damage, and even for Troll it will be helpful. So you reduce the armor of one hero who Troll targets during his ult. He will be able to take out that hero quickly and go for the next one. And bot, it wasn't. Shaman goes down. Stun comes, but it won't be enough. Slardar will be going down, and I think Night Stalker has found out Witch Doctor. He has checked up his mana, which doesn't have much mana. That's 2 kills. Night Stalker will escape. He won't be committing much. So the medallion does give a mana regen as well. So Night Stalker is waiting for it. He is going. That's a good silence. He doesn't want Jakiro to prevent this Viper from finishing off Lina. That's a good stun. Dragon Slave shows herself. Viper gets the kill, and I think PA is also gonna go down. So this Night Stalker has started to become a big trouble during night time, and for this for Babu Bisleri. So I think Babu Bisleri have to, like during night time, they have to for the next 5 minutes play it safe, and this has created a lot of room for the Troll Warlord. He has finished up with Sanjay. I think he is up in his net worth. He's second in his net worth. Probably he'll lead now compared to Viper. Those first stacks, he's just going at the tower. and he's not going to stop at any given time.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Still, Knight, you shouldn't be taking up fights like this. They're just stomping. So more on charges. This makes this will make Night Stalker think, okay, I'm on a good roll. Should I go for Spirit Vessel? Should I finish Spirit Vessel at this point, or should I finish Solar Crest? The way he's saving his gold, it's doubt. Or is he gonna go for a pipe? Guardian Greaves completed from Viper. The Viper is making a pipe this game, so Night Stalker won't be going for the pipe. So no rod from
Radiant's
Viper.
bottom tower is under attack.
There's no smoke yet. We don't see smoke. They see Sladar. They see Lina. They're sending Night Stalker illusion over there to just confuse them. Like, okay, uh, we did see a Night Stalker move this side. Is he gonna gank from that side or not? Whereas Night Stalker is here. Dark Ascension, that's a good silence. Sladar cannot escape. The silence moves to Lina. Good death ward from Witch Doctor. Jakiro's macro pair is good. That stacks up. Night Stalker is walking that, but he survives. Viper is fighting, but it's not enough to bring down that Lina. Night Stalker with this darkness was able to get a view on Jakiro's health, gets Jakiro. PA jumps in, she gets 2 kills, she gets on Viper and she gets that Shaman. That's a good kill for the Phantom Assassin after she gets the so she'll be completing her treads now. She's second net worth, Troll Warlord leading. In the last is Troll Warlord was way below, and with the setups which Xmts have created, the space they have created, Troll Warlord has gone up the CS, but it's a close one. The total number of lashes. So PA is kind of leading in this department. If you have to kind of see the experience, PA is leading in the experience department compared to Troll at this point. So that's some technical difficulty, and some knowledge which I like to share. The magical hammer Mjolnir was made by the dwarfs Brock and Eitri for Thor. So Marvel fans, note this up if you are interested. Um, I I don't hate the Marvel fans. I don't hate the DC fans. I like both. I just hate those kind of people who think only Marvel is greatest or only DC is greatest. Those who try to show the other side down by trying to make fun of it, like thinking that they are making fun of it, but what they are doing is they are not fun. They are just trying to show the other side down. They want to just show their superiority, that they are the best, the others are bad, which is kind of wrong. I don't think that kind of hate is necessary. Just enjoy. uh, Both have been created, and the DC fans who say that Marvel was copied, why not? It's not like copying, is like saying inspiration, but at this point, if I have to say, League of Legends was also inspired from Dota. They just took up the concept of Dota, and they just utilized it. So we have to see, there's a difference between inspiration and copying. Copying is just taking it up as it is and using it.
And
Inspiration
we're underway.
is like you see something, you want to do something like that, and you create something which is quite similar to the original content. So there are characters which Marvel took inspiration from DC and used in their side, and DC have also done vice versa. So now back into the game, we are starting the game back. That's a good setup. Viper does want to try to kill Death Ward. That was a good Death Ward micro pair. These guys stood in that fight, and that's over for Night Stalker. The daytime is not the good time for Night Stalker to take fight, and he didn't even have his Dark Answer. Shaman puts down his wards, but Shaman is gone. That's a DD rune on Slardar. They are still trying to take this fight, and that's going to be end for Witch Doctor. He was trying to hit Viper a lot. Viper does get 3 kills. Chakiro moves in really low health. Troll came in, he committed his battle trance, and I don't think he got any kill out of it, but still that was a fight which went to dire side, I have to say. The last hits still remain as it is, but now Troll Warlord has started move of the last hits. The net worth shifted to Viper's favor, and it has helped him finish up his headdress and nearly complete his hood. And this brings him closer to finishing up the pipe. And once the pipe is finished, these guys can take fight easily inside that. And Troll is going for an MKB, but I would prefer Troll finish up BKB, a defensive item on this part, which can help him survive fight. And wow, this Troll is really listening to me or what? Even though my stream is about like that is a 6-minute delay, this Troll has realized that okay, that fight he didn't do good anywhere with his battle trance. He didn't take any fight that fight really well. So let's make a BKB and then go for MKB. Let's prioritize. Viper is there to hold on that Phantom Assassin as of now, and Phantom Assassin is also going for this BKB. She needs that BKB to survive. She doesn't have any TP. She is safe. The smoke has found out there is someone. The Dark Ascension with the haste, a silence, a slow, it's not enough. Lina puts on all her abilities, that Ice Path, Micro Pair, and this is going to bring Night Stalker down. Night Stalker barely escapes. That's a good death ward. Troll Warlord is caught. They waited for committing that death ward. That's a good stun, and the multicast really helped. And Troll has regen. He is going into the fight. They are going to take down that PA, and that's a good route with this Netotoxin. Viper might go down. He has got the hood. He'll survive. Viper will survive this. That's a good slow on Slara. They just want to get the Slara up, but Slara will manage to escape. But this sets up well for them to take down this tier 2, as PA is dying unnecessarily. She died for the second time. This Lara TP's out, and the creep wave full comes in. So this is a good chance to take this tier 2 bot. Jakiro does come in here. He does have all his abilities refreshed, so he can commit it up. But I don't know how well will he survive alone. Witch Doctor is TPing up. That's over for Troll. He's down. Lina gets the kill. This Lina is really good. She is able to put on all her ability. She's going for a scepter now. Augur Mage is going to go down. He tried to save his carry, but he couldn't save himself as well. So there are 2 wards. I don't know why they are placed in such a way. Probably a misclick or misplacement of ward. uh, BB would have realized that that should be a ward at this point, so they would come for a D-ward of this place. But still, this ward will give some vision. I don't think it will give a vision at the highest spot. So Troll has respawned. He is moving to the top post outpost. PA is farming this bot lane. Both have finished their Mithril Hammer, and looking at the gold left for BKB, I think Troll has about even if I take out 200, he needs another 1600 gold. And looking at PA, I think she just needs another 1200 gold. So PA is kind of in a lead to finish up the BKB. PA is in the lead for the BKB.
Soldier's fortune.
The Witch Doctor is going for a Glimmer Cape, so these guys have to start carrying dust. Even Augur Mage is trying to wrap up with his Glimmer Cape. So let's see who finishes the Glimmer Cape first. I think both Witch Doctor and Ogre Mage have same number of amount of gold for the Glimmer Cape. So let's see what Jakido is going for. He's going for a 4-star. That's a fairly decent item for this game to not get caught in this by Night Stalker. And Stalker is going to finish up with Scepter, and Scepter provides an AOE void for the NS, and this will help him with in the team fights. So you see 3 heroes, you commit, you cast your void, and you'll be having 3 heroes take damage, and that void is dealing 320 damage. 3 heroes taking 320 damage, and they all be slowed. And XMTs are smoked up really well. They are moving in. They have slowed down this Witch Doctor. They have found that's a good yalls, good ward, but it's not enough. Probably, and this Witch Doctor goes down. That's a good pipe, but that paralyzing cask is just bouncing here and there. Dewarded, so this helps them. No, they can't rush obviously. Witch Doctor will be there in another 15 seconds, so these guys will realize this, they'll be going for rush. So they can't take RS. There is one more smoke, I suppose. No, they are sticking together. They are taking this tier 1 tower. Mid tier 1 just falls now. 26, around 27th minute mark. And Troll directly walks into their jungle. They did figure out PA was at bot. They are checking whether PA is jungling somewhere. PA has finished up her BKB. Her net worth did move above the Troll. She's second in net worth. The Babu Bisleri have smoked. That was bad blink initiation for Isladar. Shaman is gonna go down if he put his wards. He does put his wards. He gets to. He's not controlling it. He could control it to take this Witch Doctor out, but no. That battle trance. No, PA is just dealing a lot of damage with the BKB. Viper is there. Okay, now down. Viper is doing a lot of damage. PS does not have any escape. She has to fight back and she dies. And this Viper finishes up his blade mail. He was dealing a lot of damage, and the scepter from Night Stalker was really helpful. But Shaman could control his Serpent Walls. He should have taken that Witch Doctor out earlier. If he could have taken the Witch Doctor out previously, it would have been useful for the diet. Probably either Troll or Ogre Mujai could have survived, and they would have made an easier job. And this bot tower could have been pushed even faster. So looking at this, the safe lane is not doing much. Only the pos 2 and pos 3, the Viper and Night Stalker are doing a lot. And
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
this point, looking at buyback, I don't think anyone is going to say for buyback. Kills death stat. The Viper has 10 kills, the Night Stalker 8, and PA 8. But she has died 3 more times compared to the Night Stalker. And still, we'll continue looking at the net worth. Even though Night Stalker was helpful, he has these many items. His net worth is only about 9k. He found Witch Doctor, that's a silence, that's a slow. WD cannot do anything, just expect his death. And Haste Rune as well. And this does help them to get into Roshan. There will be a delay for them in Roshan. The entire BB team is at bot. This Lina was having a good mid. She did get the first kill, but it was not enough. They have figured out they are in the Roshan pit, and nice dewarding. They have found that Lina is here, and that observer ward was just away from this sentry's point. So the top 2 runes go up. PA is farming. She has a orb. She will keep that. she is going to reduce a lot of armor. This is going to deal a lot of damage. 5 armor reduction with Deso's 6 armor reduction, so at a given time she'll be reducing about 11 armor. The shaman is gonna blow up if he's not able to get his wards on time.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
The Viper is now going for the rod. He has queued up rod right now. The rod is really good item. Troll does have AGs. He doesn't need to commit his BKB yet. They are just waiting for. This is a good ward which they have placed in lane. But still, they want to push. How much more are they gonna commit for this troll? That's
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
thing. Xmts are backing out now. They have their the tower they needed. They have it. They are backing up. They will probably regroup and go top. Yeah, the heavens. This is what I was talking about. Slardar blink heavens. Heavens will be a good item. They found out this ward. The ward was anyway going to go down in probably 30 seconds. And this observer is safe. This observer gives that vision that Lina was here. So Lina is going for the BKB, and I don't know when Slardar will be finishing up with this heavens. That heavens is going to be a big problem. You can cast it either on this Viper or on this Troll Warlord. Uh, Mask of Madness, probably he didn't. Troll wouldn't have locked the item combination, so probably he'll disassemble this MOM later or later to them KB. I don't know why is Troll buying a quarter staff again. Why does he want a Mask of Madness and an MKB? A Mask of Madness is uh, uh, unwanted item at this point. You can't go for a pro or yeah. Now he realized that, but still he wants that quarter staff. Probably can finish it off for Butterfly. Get that Lina Augur Magi down. Augur Magi. Still Lina has her Laguna Blade. Here comes Viper. Here comes Night Stalker with this Void Silence. He's searching for that Lina. Yeah, he finds her out. That's a good spirit vessel. He doesn't solar crystal. Lina is down. Lina is down for a minute. So probably this can set up for a high ground. The age is not expired yet. And Troll can put his quarterstaff in and remove that braid band at least, or swap it in place of that morbid mask since he's having that vampire fangs. I did say that the that XMTS could go high ground, but they are still holding on to the idea of high ground. Probably they want Augur Magi into the fight, and now Night Stalker is going for a Heaven's Hellbar, and I think Night Stalker might be able to finish the Heavens before this Slardar. The way at which, the rate at which is going, Night Stalker finds Phantom Assassin. No, she's not go. He's not going. It is going to be night in about a minute, so I think they can wait a minute to go. So I can say a minute to just win it. That was a television show for that. They stun Jackie the slow. The oh my god, what a crit that was! I triggered out the ages, so the ages just wasted like that. An unexpected crit. That was a very huge crit. And this PA is going. Who has the orb right now? PA is given the orb to Lina. PA has completed her basher. That is going to be a little trouble and irritating. And I think Viper is going for a orchid. Probably that orchid into Bloodthorn The Bloodthorn does give true strike and true damage when used on PA, and if used after the BKB, PA is a goner. The Night Stalker ultimate committed, Dark has committed, no, but they are not able to find anyone. PA is happily pushing top. She knows that these guys are at bot. She does have a TP, and I think XMTs are gonna force her to come back into this lane, or she is trying to force XMTS uh, to come top, make at least one or two people TP top, but no, she had to TP bot and come. So the pressure still continues from XMTS, and as I said, this Night Stalker will be finishing up the heavens earlier compared to this Phantom Assassin, and P has taken -3 armor corruption as well. So 6 -3 is going to be 9, and she has this Paladin sword that's going to be a lot of lifesteal as well, and it's going to be a big problem with this PA if she's not handled. The Troll Warlord has finished his MKB, that's a good sign. He is going for a Basher. Uh, Basher stacking up with his Berserker's Rage is going to be, in this melee form, he does have that net, and when the net is not coming, the bash will come, and when the bash is not coming, the net comes. That's too trouble, sir. The Roshan is to be up in another 45 seconds. These guys can wait. I think they have made their count. The Troll send off his sell his other quarterstaff. Uh, I don't know why. He could have just held on to it and converted it to a butterfly later. He is not utilizing his gold properly. He's bought item, sold it, bought, sell. He's just doing that, and a smoke. These guys are going out. I think they have seen PA at top. Uh, Alt. He found out Jakiro's 4 staff. That's Jakiro's safe. They found out Lina, and Lina is gone. And they are going for this Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is silenced. Witch Doctor is done for. And this is a good chance to take this T3. It's a good dodge. That's a 12-hour stack, and
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge. Radiant's middle tower just keeled over.
so that's T3, and these guys are backing up. So probably the Roshan is up, and this time with Cheese they can go for Roshan, but they want to try take this melee racks up. I think they want to take this racks out before this Lina and Witch Doctor come back, and this is going to be one set of racks. It's easy. Now XMTS are backing, or they say no, we have another 25 seconds, we are going to take this bot tower as well. I think BB have to take a fight here. They need that initiation. Slaughter is not able to get that initiation with this AoE void, so they are not getting that initiation which they need. That's a good AoE void, and at this point another set of racks gone, and XMTS just walk away. They just go back as if nothing happened over there. 2 racks down. Roshan is up. This is a really good chance to go to Roshan. Take the Aegis again. Basher is completed, so no buyback as of now on Troll. Roshan is up. He can single-handedly take out Roshan. Troll can have the Aegis. Probably Viper can carry the Cheese. Now Viper is going for an MKB. This is a surprise. So each one is making, and let's see what Night Stalker is going for.
has fallen to the
I think the Night Stalker making up a Spirit Vessel will be a good idea. Or I don't know why I'm too much focused on that Spirit Vessel. so he could just finish one item, complete his another item, or an assault cuirass will be really good at this point. Night Stalker making an assault cuirass gives that extra attack speed for troll and also armor reduction on the enemy, and assault cuirass even affects buildings. You just quickly finish up and go, and just wait. And Stroll is going to finish up an Abyssal. He's not going to save any amount for buyback as he's having the Aegis. He's not going to save anything for buyback. And
Radiant structures are
Shaman
fortified.
wards come out, and fortification
They're
still
trying to bring down Radiant's
not
top
enough.
tower.
They are still figuring out what to be done. Shaman goes down,
Radiant's top
the
tower
Augur
has
Magi
fallen.
is protected.
Radiant's top
He is
barracks are under
protected, but
attack.
still not enough. Viper is gonna go. That's a blade mail, but still not enough. Viper stun. That's
Radiant's top
heal.
barracks have
Slara
fallen.
goes 3 buybacks, and that's mega creeps for XMTS, and PA is gonna go down. BKB from Troll. Lina is gonna go down. Oh, Lina barely escapes. The BKB ends stun, but still not. Okay, that's close. That that was a dieback from PA. Shaman bot back has come, and probably this will be the end for Slara the way troll hits. Ult from Lina not enough. Void is still in cooldown. Troll is up. These guys can still stand here and
Radiant's
fight.
middle
P is
tower
not
is
there for
under attack.
another 80 seconds. Here the mega creeps have started to spawn. Now already on their way. So how are BB going to defend this? And with a 28k network behind, what are they gonna have? And that's a spell prism which Troll has found out. If it is cooldown, probably Troll can give it to Night Stalker, or for, and as I said, Night Stalker with his assault, he's completed it. The assault curious is going to be there on Night Stalker for the next fight. There is no stopping this team now. These XMTS cannot be stopped. They wanted to win this. The drive we have seen how much desperate they were for a win. They will be praying that hope RFN doesn't win their next game. Hope RFN finish up second in their table, because one game is walk for RFN, so they will be tied up with XMTS, whereas if R and the other game if RFN win, they'll be in top of the table. Even if they lose, it doesn't matter. I suppose probably it is going to be a head-to-head decision, and Slaughter is just standing there and taking a lot of damage from these mega creeps. Probably the Slaughter is lagging or he's AFK. I don't know what he's doing. He has given up. Probably that Lina is down, they can't do anything. This Jakito is going to be down, that Witch Doctor is be down. Night Stalker managed to escape. P is not able to deal any damage. There's this MKB damage coming up with the Assault Killer stacked. Is GG. GG has been called from Slardar, and that's over. XMTS take the win. This will give them a confidence that yeah, we have done good. So going into the knockout stages, they will be doing well, I suppose. And for BB, all I have to say is you did do a good draft. You could have played better. It was a good game. Uh, you guys missed at some spots. There were some places where the team fights you could have won. You should have won those team fights, but you just let it slip from your hand and give XMTS those team fight victories. You guys didn't prioritize whom to kill. You guys prioritized the supports first. Well, taking out the supports does help. You could have focused on Viper. Viper was a big trouble for you guys. He was constantly shutting you guys down, and Night Stalker was also trouble. You guys took up fights at night time when it is not supposed to be taken. So I think Babu Bisleri would have learned their mistake from this game. Don't go for banning Night Stalker, because one game went bad for you again with him. You guys could focus on how to take a fight against Night Stalker. Probably you shouldn't be taking at night. You can skip that. So that's it from me, guys. Uh, Bye. Have a good night, and hope we'll connect tomorrow if there is a game. Or